I believe we're live. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm
Doing good.
doing much better now than I was earlier today.
Well, yeah, you said you
It,
had a
it
little
was a long, rough day. It was a bullshit day too.
Well, we're running on limited staff tonight. We got Drake with us playing Timmons. And H.G. Willikers, played by Wicked King, he is out tonight. Jethro is here playing Jethro. And J-Rob is here playing Little Beaver. And Vino is here playing Jeb Hexman.
Hello.
And just a quick recap of what happened last week, and this is going to be real quick, guys. You guys went down in the hole, and there was the infamous Dr. Darius Hellstrom, who insisted you stay with him until they break out onto the surface, hopefully near Lost Angels. He just he thought there's no way you would want to miss this momentous historic event.
Watch us pop up in China.
I'm pretty sure he insisted that we watch it, to be clear.
Yeah, especially since he's not letting us leave in any shape, form, or fashion.
That's what I said. He insisted.
I'm not sure. Jethro, regarding his armed guards, did you share any of that information with the rest of the posse last week?
I think I gleaned that too because I was with them.
You were. I think both of you. You went with Dr. Hellstrom into his private coach, right?
Yeah, they had a long hangout in there too. I remember that.
Damn, I meant to talk to you this week about something. Damn it.
Well, what?
But no, I particularly did not share the details of what I believe it to be.
Okay.
They had told us shit.
How do you whisper in friggin' Fantasy Grounds now?
/W.
/W name, but the thing with Savage Worlds is you can't right-click their token and whisper or their portrait and whisper them. You have to type out the whole thing.
There's a shortcut to start, hold Alt and T. I don't know, one of them.
Alt and T does nothing.
Yeah, there is a button to help you do that, but I don't know which one it is. At least in 5e. I never whisper though. I'm on mic. I can say, "Hey, this is what I tell you."
Yeah, well, sometimes whispers can be just between two people.
I mean, I would have assumed.
Two people in the DM.
If they have that option. If you have that option on.
Then has that option on. That's a secret to him.
Actually, I turned it off recently.
I want to see that shit. Y'all ain't talking about me. If y'all want to talk about me and distract me, you need to be doing that on Discord.
Yeah, I don't have player whispers turned on. It's just to me it is distracting, and I could care less. I mean, somebody may want to say, "Man, Marbanyas, he's a fucking dickhead GM," and hell, I'm fine with that as long as I don't hear it. Because if I hear it,
Man,
the
Vince
character's
says that every
fucking
week.
dead. You guys understand that? You're fucking dead.
Oh,
Do we
your
have
character's
chips?
dead.
Do we still have chips from last week? Is that what that is, or do we got to reroll?
I haven't reset anything yet, so what we're gonna do is chips reset.
You can do the day and the time thingy, my Bob, too.
Please.
The day and the time.
For
note-taking
Vinny's
purposes.
notes.
You guys remember at the end of last session, you got into it with some large humanoid insect things that actually ate their way out of the rocks and were trying to attack this big tunnel bore machine that Dr. Hellstrom has been using to dig and lay a railroad underground for several hundred miles now.
Yeah, we shot them things off like tin cans. Ping, pang, pow.
That happened at 4 p.m. on Saturday, the 3rd of May in the year 1879. And I tell you, we're probably going to advance about 7 days here. Give you guys time to heal up from your. I don't think anybody took any wounds in that. And I'll let you know that Lacey, remember Lacey, the reporter? What the hell's his name? Lacey. Shit, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on that. Tombstone Epitaph.
I don't even remember.
Lacey, fuck. It ain't Lacey.
I don't think I grabbed his name.
Well, I'm gonna have to find
O'Malley.
O'Malley. O'Malley. Lacey O'Malley.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he spends a lot of time with you guys, and after that, especially after that encounter, he's like, "What were these things? What they look like? And did they talk to you and different things like that?" He just a typical reporter. He's not too pushy, but he spends as much time with.
Timmons would go get one and like, this is what it looked like, and this is how the jaw works. Because they're still there, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're laying.
I'd do it, Jeff Dunham, trying to make him talk and shit.
Who knows, old
jalapeno on a stick.
What was his name? Hap Haggerty, the guy that was driving that machine. He may have thrown him in the boiler or in the burn ghost rock burner or something in that
Furnace.
Yeah, furnace. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Venno.
You're welcome. Seemed like you were struggling.
Bet you that smells good.
Oh yeah.
Does it smell like burnt squirrel? What?
And what they said, it's actually 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this guy's prepared to feed us for 5 days?
I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, he's feeding you well.
Suddenly 5 people show up for 5 days is pretty inconvenient on the food resources sometimes.
Don't
but they
forget,
got trains that go back.
Yeah,
There's trains that go back.
Yep, train shows up a couple times a day down here, and as a matter of fact, you guys give me notice rolls, and give me notice rolls at +2, or actually common knowledge. I'm sorry, common knowledge.
Common knowledge at +2.
Common knowledge at +2, yes. Except I should have said no on Little Beaver, but I don't know. There's been a couple of nights where the Dr. Hellstrom's servant guy comes out and lays out a tray full of oysters and champagne one night with the oysters, and then some really good steaks one night. So you can tell that he's okay if he's bringing fresh oysters in here. Then he's got to already have this thing connected up someplace. Someplace he's, how do you get fresh oysters unless you're coming right off the Gulf Coast, or off the Gulf Coast, listen to me.
Off the coast.
Off the coast, off the ocean, yeah. So you're not really sure what all's going on, but you've been living high on the hog. He's been feeding you pretty well.
Timmons is placing orders like the day before. Will you bring some filet mignon and
some caviar?
He's all hooked up with his cook. And H.G. Willikers is probably getting extra spices and stuff for his bombs and stuff he likes to make.
Yeah, so Lacey says, giant insects are one thing, but the truly supernatural is another. And he's curious how they might react if they saw such a thing. People. What if people in the world saw such a thing? What would that do to them? You see him jotting things down. When the discussion's over, most of the crew beds
I'm pretty
down.
sure it'd pretty scare the shit out of them. That's what it does to me, and I'm a pretty normal person. Sometimes I can read.
Yeah, well, they're likely to either run away in terror or fire at it or try to kill it in terror.
Yeah, so when the discussion is over, let me read this real quick. When discussion is over, this is after the little encounter with those guys. Most of the crew beds down for a quick few hours of relative quiet and sleep while Hellstrom and Haggerty work to repair the Hellbore. Then the next several days pass quickly as the Wasatch crew burrows through the Sierra Nevadas and the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing truly eventful happens during that time, so we will fast forward. And you guys have about 5 days. Well, he said several days, so we're just going to set it a week away. And in that week's time, if there's anything you want to do, talk to Dr. Hellstrom about, anything like that, feel free.
So Timmons just sleeps most of the time and eats and he's fat. Unless somebody needs something from him.
We're supposed to be role-playing here, Drake.
Yikes.
I'm kidding you, buddy. I'm kidding you.
No,
He goes. No, I am, because he goes to the gym and I
Have
don't.
you seen his? Have you seen his floss? Do you want him role playing? Say, Doc, are you trying to kill people or what? Are you a bad guy?
Yeah, your characters. Jethro might be the only character that. I mean, everybody's heard of Darius Hellstrom. I mean, you can buy some of his inventions from the Smith and Robards catalog. Some of his automatons, or whatever. Everybody's heard of him. Jethro might know a little bit more about him than anybody else, but.
Jethro, for the most part, would be writing encrypted reports and sending them with the train and letting them know that he's expecting some sort of response.
You sending them to
That's about
the
it.
Denver office?
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah, and during this week, Jeb would try to speak with Dr. Hellstrom alone and try to get any sort of dirt on Roy Hobbs.
Roy Hobbs, huh? Well, Hellstrom
Yep.
tells you, says, I don't know a Roy Hobbs. Is there a reason I should?
He's your competition. He's one of the other railway barons.
Wait a minute. I thought you were talking about Roy Hobbs, your character.
No, that's Joy. I named the person that I'm after that character just because I'm bad with names.
Well, shit, Benno, you're confusing the hell out of me.
You're welcome.
I'm used to that. That's typical Thursday night with this group, man. Oh. All right. So he says, well, what do you want to know about that Roy Hobbs?
Well, I know you might know more about him than most people. I was wondering if you knew if he was a part of any other organizations, legal and otherwise. If you worked with anyone, anything that might help me connect him to things.
Connect him to what? What seems to be your interest? He's trying to reach the coast just like I am, young man. What seems to be your interest in the guy? I mean, really.
Well, he tried to kill me for one.
Roy Hobbs tried to kill you.
Well,
Where did this happen at?
Kansas. Smallville, Kansas.
Smallville, Kansas.
Future home of Clark Kent.
That's right.
I was about to make a Clark Kent joke.
I was actually hoping somebody would.
And he says, well, Roy Hobbs. You know, you're probably not going to hear much from him once we reach the West Coast. It's all over. The war's over at that point, and he just turns around and walks back to his coach. And we're almost there. Another couple of days go by. You guys have grown accustomed to this digging machine, the sound of stone being churned and ground up, and the dust coming off of it, and constant water supply being sprayed up trying to keep the dust down. Everything's muddy. It's a mess down here. And then one day the thing just shuts off. You hear it, boom, just shut down.
Uh-oh.
Some of the crew comes running back towards you. And Charlie Bill, what's his name? Charlie Bill? The old cowboy that works for Hellstrom here. Head of his security. Anyway, you see this couple of rail workers walk up to him, then he walks inside Hellstrom's coach. Hellstrom comes out and says, "We'll go on foot from here." And it appears that you guys have broken through. You've been in the dark underworld for nearly a week. 5 minutes ago, the Hellbore shut down. Several of the rail crew ran by the train whooping and hollering that they'd hit sunlight. Oh, I guess they lied. Okay. You strap on your gear, join the crowd. Ahead is a man-sized hole spilling forth blinding, piercing light. It's a beautiful sight. Dr. Hellstrom smiles, walks towards the light, shaking the hands of his crewmen as he goes. "We did it. We did it." The rail baron smiles and says, "Break out the champagne. Mr. Buckner." The crew cheers as bottles are passed around. Foam flies everywhere as men desperate for sunlight press forward and emerge into the warm open air. You seem to be in the arid desert foothills of a mountain range. California, according to the Wasatch crew. As you try to get your bearings, a two-man team pushes a strange wheeled contraption out into the flat. It's a steam wagon. "Find our crew, Mr. Shaw. Bring them to us," Hellstrom smiles. Steam wagon fires up, supplies are loaded onto its bed, and a driver and 3 guards climb on board. With a final yell from the crew and a wave of the driver's hat, the horseless carriage rumbles off into the desert. Dr. Hellstrom walks to you, finishes off his champagne, and nods. "We couldn't know exactly where we'd come out. Pockets of bedrock and other diversions. Chose our course to some degree. But our western team is only a few miles away, and they'll arrive as soon as Mr. Shaw locates them. We should finish our line and fight our way into Los Angeles within days." "Yes," I said. "Fight!" The Ursat's ruler of the free and holy city of Los Angeles has not yet agreed to our right of way. Not yet. If you'll gather your belongings and climb on board, we'll steam on ahead together. Don't worry, this particular train doesn't need rails."
What about my mules?
He says, "Well, I'll just have a livery car hooked up to the back of it. No big deal."
All right, then. I'll go with you. My mules are not accustomed to doing any work lately. And he rubs his big fat belly for the last 5 days. Where's my boots?
So, the man-sized hole is eventually, kind of burrowed out. Of course, it would be to get the steam wagon out. And they kind of start getting this train set up, and sure as shit, the engineer, you hear some like gears and levers and bang, 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 and and all of a sudden the train kind of lifts up off the track onto something else, some other wheels underneath it, and just starts to roll out onto the desert floor. And they begin to prepare for a trip to find the rest of the his railroad crew that's already out here trying to get the line into Los Angeles. So you guys can climb aboard, or you can do anything else you like.
Do we have time to like secure our stiffs?
Sure.
I would think like a half hour or something, 20 minutes or something.
Oh hell, it takes them a couple hours to get this train out of the hole and set up on its wheels. And
Oh, okay. So we can tend to put in the freaking wagon on the livery and get the mules settled in, and then Timmons would go. I'd like to get on that thing. It looks pretty fun. Loads up his shotgun and come on, you guys want to go?
Speaking of which, by the way, before we go any further, I'd like to mention that you reset the chips, but you forgot to pass them back out.
well, I did. Why did I get sidetracked on this time?
That's okay.
Well,
You also didn't do the adventure.
I did now. I did now.
Did you get my whisper?
Probably not.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, that was actually from last week, J-Rob, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Did no one ask you about it last week?
No, we asked.
Two of them did.
We said something about it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't here at the start last week.
How many chips you got, J-Rob?
I have a total of 5.
Okay.
5.
So it shows up to 4 stacked, and then it flips the chip up and puts a number 5 on it. Gotcha. Cool. You guys notice on the side of Hellstrom's coach, you would have seen this days ago. Good Intentions is the name of his train, this train.
Yeah, and they say hell is paved with gold. The road to hell is paved with gold.
That's good.
All right, George W. Bush.
Little Beaver just sort of rolls his eyes.
You know what they say, fool me once. Shame on you, fool me twice.
Like the guy from Cheers. What was his name?
Oh.
Clifford?
Cliff.
Cliff?
Yeah. Fool me twice, can't
Well,
fool
hey
me
there,
again.
Norm. Always some bit of trivia that was totally wrong.
Yeah, so.
I said it a bit wrong, so yeah.
All right,
You
so.
knew what I was trying for.
You guys.
It's not Timmons making fun of you.
It wasn't the DM either, our GM. Come on. It's not the GM.
I'm just saying it was me.
I had a good laugh, though. I got to admit, Benno, I had a good laugh.
Thank you.
So how big is this cart thing?
They just pull out. What froze? Oh, your camera?
Yeah, everything.
You're back.
So how big is this steam wagon thingamabob?
Oh, the steam wagon left already. It took off. It's the size of a big wagon.
So the train is what's going out into the desert? The whole freaking
The whole
train?
train, yeah. So Hellstrom's
I thought
amazing.
the steam wagon popped some wheels. The train popped some wheels? Holy
Hellstrom's amazing
moly.
train lifts itself up off the track and rolls off the rails onto the raw earth. Train rumbles along loudly for several miles until a red weather balloon is spotted in the distance. Now you guys got, another car hooked up back here. You got your wagons in it. You got your mules and horses in it, whatnot. So, weather balloon is spotted in the distance, marking the location of the Wasatch Railhead. 30 minutes later, the Good Intentions is greeted by hundreds of cheers and rail workers, mid-level executives, and guards. Even the automatons ringing the camp amble over to see what all the commotion is about. And the train rolls out into the center of the camp. kind of amid the cheering throng, and Hellstrom rises up out of the caboose on an elevated cupola. I can't ever say that word. Cupola with a megaphone in hand. And he says, "Hello, my loyal friends. We've done it. We're a few miles and a right-of-way short of completing the first transcontinental railroad. You have been part of this effort, a part of our company. Now you are part of history. There are but a few miles left to travel, but they are perhaps the hardest miles yet. Connecting this line to our tunnel to the east, and I will continue on to Lost Angels and our inevitable showdown with the Right Reverend Grimm and his fanatics. Mr. Buckner, please extend everyone here an additional month's pay for their amazing achievement. And open a few cases of champagne while you're at it."
He wasn't paying us anyway. Damn it.
Well, the camp goes wild at the boss's generosity. Tears into the stack of crates holding cheap champagne. Hellstrom and the crew of the Good Intentions prepare to leave immediately. The rail baron invites his newfound guests to accompany him. Once again, there's no other way out of the desert, so they might as well just ride along with him. Really be part of history.
I'm taking the train. Choo choo.
So we're going back to the tunnel?
No,
No,
he's
we're
headed to
going to-
Lost Angels.
We're gonna go to church, Timmons says. We going to church. We gotta meet Reverend Grimm. Whoever that guy is.
That's an odd name for a reverend.
The Right Reverend.
Maybe it's grimy. He just doesn't know how to spell it.
Yeah, he I mean, a movie about him, Poltergeist 2, took all those people down underground, helped them find Jesus.
Uh-huh.
You mean one of them flicker things?
Well,
A flicker show?
all right.
He
So-
was kind of into. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's just
guys
us watching
are.
us.
Let's see.
That's cool.
He said a half an hour, so we'll put it at. And Hellstrom, it takes you guys a half an hour to get to the railhead, and then he passes out champagne and has drinks with everybody. But by noon, you're loaded back up on the train and heading towards Los Angeles, which I think is where Genthro said look for weird signs out at Los Angeles or something. Mr. what?
Yeah, that's where we got hired to do something.
Yeah, well, Mr. Hawk. That's what it was, Mr. Hawk. Hired you guys.
Yes.
Look for strange things, and yeah. So it
Well,
looks
we
like
already found some. Look, I got this guy.
you
He's
still,
pretty strange. Like
you still got that with you?
jalapeno on a stick. He's got a little stick and he's turning his head.
That's disgusting, Timmons.
What? I got his jaw hooked to this dental floss too. Like,
Doesn't make it any less disgusting.
okay. Oh, his jaw broke. The flies are like. It doesn't seem to bother Timmons too bad. He's around his mules all day long too. He's bugs and flies and what's a half dead carcass? No one retched yet? Damn.
I think Marb's working on it.
He's trying to
No,
open
I've
his
actually
mouth.
shut you guys out for a second because you started talking gross shit. I'm
Oh,
like, yeah,
right.
I'm not gonna listen to the gross shit. I'm gonna
You
concentrate.
can tell he's married because he's got a switch. He turned that
I
shit
got a
off.
switch, man. I flipped that
Cheater.
shit right off.
What'd you say, honey? Just off.
Yeah.
Cheater.
So, well, it's almost like just my grandpa used to just turn his hearing aids down. Grandma'd be in there, Marvin. So yeah, I was getting the map ready that I had made, and then realized that one major fuck up. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
no, not a major.
Wrong layer.
No, okay, I realized what's going on here. Never mind. I did this shit like 3 weeks ago. Got prepared for about 3 weeks out, and then forgot everything. So, let's see here. Yeah, so that extra half hour it took, he was basically getting his train put back onto the track. Because remember, you guys have come to a railhead where they've been building this track from Los Angeles out this direction. And so he gets the train back on there, gets the delivery car hooked up, coach car, gets his, caboose office hooked up, his private coach hooked up, and off you guys go. So what I will do here, let's do this.
What the hell was my mic picking up?
What, that little...
Timmons, are you muted?
Yeah, no, I was muted. You talking that little staticky thing? Like every now and then?
I don't know. I just saw the light indicator light up, and I wasn't talking or making any sort of sound.
Your mic does that often. I can hear the intercom a little.
We can hear
Not just tonight.
the way your masculine beard hairs swiggle together.
Oh shit.
What?
You were stupefied by the statement. Took you a minute to say something.
I was trying to wrap my head around it. It's like
I am fucking.
He's like tugging on one of his little beard hairs that he's got sprouted out. Going, what?
I'm very pleased with myself right now.
well, you are easily amused, so.
You guys all get to map.
Yeah, we're in a train car.
You're in a train car.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
All right. You're racing along when you hear a massive explosion off to your left.
Oh shit! Here we go again. Hold on.
God damn it.
The good
I'm gonna
intentions.
stop riding train.
Good intentions rocks over on its side, then settles back down onto the rails with a screech. Earth and stone shower down on the roof, and you hear the unmistakable sound of Gatling guns.
Jeb's gonna hit the deck.
And you can hear him kind of pinging off of the. You're obviously in like an armor-plated train car or something. Ting. Outside, you can hear pop, 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 pop from the Gatling gun being spun around. You guys look out through the peepholes. What the? Eraser's back, man. Now hosting. Thank you, Eraser. Thank you very much for the host. You guys are looking around to try to see what the hell's going on. And I'm just going to open that up. Because you see, Where the hell is that at? Over here, damn it. There.
If these are the grids, man, these things are going to be huge.
No. Is that, did I not put a grid on
Oh,
this
if you
map?
zoom in, I got you.
No, there's a grid. It's just difficult.
Yeah, you got to zoom in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got the big, yeah. So,
I saw the big grids, and I'm like, damn.
Tarrasque.
yeah, there's a Tarrasque coming. No, you guys see,
It's a herd of dragons.
flying overhead is Red Petal Sue. And she's on like this whirligig, this auto gyro thing. I don't know any of you have ever seen anything like this before, but think of a bicycle helicopter deal. And she comes flying over, and you see she's lighting bombs and slinging them at the train. Boom! And as you look out, she and I better do this. Let's lock tokens. She comes flying over the top of the train in this direction. And as you run across to the left-hand side of the car and look out, and some of you guys, Paloma is looking out to the right, you see two steam wagons loaded with people, and they come racing up beside the train.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Well, damn, Minnow. And we're gonna deal to everybody. And holy shit, Genthro pulled a Joker. So you guys all got should have got more chips. No, Little Beaver's only got 5 chips.
Yeah, I don't think it drew for everybody.
Should have. Dealing cards to all. Genthro's using a 7 of spades. Oh, it didn't have there. What the?
Timmons was asleep again. Damn it! He got a 4. He doesn't even know what's going on. What's that noise?
By the way, we still have protection on us.
Shh.
I'm not sure what this is going to read deal cards again is what's going to happen. I fucked that up, but oh well. All right, we're at the top of round 1, and Little Beaver is up first. Little Beaver, there are like slits for shooting a rifle or a bow or whatnot through this through the windows of this trade car, but it's probably going to be a little difficult shooting a bow. You need to you're kind of back off of it. It takes a little bit more. But it can be done, so I would give you a -2 penalty at shooting anybody. Maze Rat 40 on the north and Maze Rat 17 on the south are the drivers. But the steam wagon on the south, you notice there's a huge fucking Chinese guy on the back of it. And all these people appear to be Asian. Little Beaver, you are up. What would you like to do?
Well, little Beaver assesses the situation, notices that it would be difficult to shoot a bow and arrow through these slits. So what he does is he picks up his trusty, never been used Winchester 73.
Do you have a shooting skill? I guess you do to have a bow.
Yep.
Is this
You gotta take it out of the holster. Timmons yells.
I tell you what,
Winchester.
I wonder what Paloma would think about you breaking from the old ways. We'll have to ask her when she's back next week. But
She's probably gonna be like, kill him, kill him.
Probably gonna smack me in the back of the head.
yeah, actually, I
But-
need to do this. Let me release HG. Timmons, grab HG. You played him once before, I believe. Or did Genthro play him?
No.
J-Rob, grab Paloma.
Oh, yeah, how did I play him though? Gosh darn it!
Gosh darn,
That's so-
gosh dag nabbit.
Gosh darn it! Dagnabbit.
Damn whippersnappers!
Yeah. All right. So, all right, little beaver fang.
All right, you said that. Is it martial artist 38 is driving this wagon,
17.
or was it
No,
Maze
Rat
Rat
17.
17
17?
and
Okay,
40.
that's who. That's who. Little Beaver Fang's gonna.
All right. I can see that. Yeah. He's gonna think
You
of taking out
placing
this
an egg roll order?
10, 15 minutes.
And
Ping! Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
Wow.
now I would
You
like to.
natural.
Now I would like to describe this as
Yeah.
this is the first time he's ever used a rifle.
You a natural. Does he look down at it like surprise and like give us like that big white Indian teeth grin?
He looks down at it, looks over at Paloma like he just pulled some kind of magic trick.
There's a rabbit out of my hat.
It's like, holy shit!
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Fucking
He
A.
blows this guy's head.
You absolutely. Yeah. He's not. Yeah, I don't go for any of that shit. This motherfucker's toast.
You just Kennedy'd him.
Boom. Okay, when
you
this
sure?
happens, the whole fucking wagon starts rocking because there's nobody driving it anymore. Go ahead, it's rocking anyway. All right. Little Beaver.
Little Beaver just sort of looks around, looks down at this gun, and says, "Boom, stick, go boom."
He's probably got his finger in his ear trying to get his hearing back.
I'll duck back down to just where I'm at.
Okay.
You gotta cock it again.
Jeb, you're looking out the north side of the train, and you can see the same thing over here. You don't see the great big fucking Chinaman over here like there is in the. You guys have had time to look out the south and the north, to see what's going on. So you've seen both wagons.
Right. Alright. Well, he's gonna pull a magical card out of his, out of thin air, rather. And he's basically gonna toss it in the middle of. Let me actually roll the.
Now, if you want any kind of, think about this. The slots running across this armored car that you're in. As this happens, these things drop down the side of the car to kind of give you some cover in here. There are places where, like, you could stick an arrow through it and try to shoot through it, or a bow, but trying to sling a card through it, you may have to walk to the back platform. Whatever you call this area there, the back deck.
Yeah, that's a good point. In that case, I will just. Name of that weapon. Just pull off my Winchester 76 and attempt to take out the driver of the other one.
Boom, stick two.
The return.
Return of the boomstick. That's a hit. Roll that beautiful damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! I'm Benny, that was just horrible damage. There we go.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So
He
that
doesn't like to be
disappeared.
showed up by the Indian.
Yeah, and you know what? I never did draw my fake chips, but the funny thing
Your
is
fake chips?
my
Your fake chips.
my fate chips, I said.
I heard fake.
What the fuck? Okay, so I get 6 of them. Award, random fate. All right. But both of these guys, soaking, boy, it'd take a miracle roll. And I said that I
Yeah,
was going to
well,
roll fate chips for the drivers, but both of them just have suffered too much. I'm going to apply it. This guy's gone. Yeah, bullshit. He will never recover. Tell us exactly what you did to him.
well, I just had a shot and I took it. It hit him right in the heart and probably knocked him off of the wagon, and the wagon ran over him.
Wagon ran. Oh, just shoot him up. It's like trying to sober up. You fall off the wagon, get tangled up in the spokes. Let's see, where is he at? Because I got to pull him out of there. Uh,
North side. He's the
yeah,
driver.
these guys are.
Major at 40.
Well, hell, I thought I pulled them both out of there already. 40, 30.
And he got 17.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. He comes off this wagon, it just thumps his ass several times as he gets tangled up in the wheels of this thing, and it just grabs him and slams his skull, and blood goes everywhere, and slams him over again. Finally, the third time it slams him in the ground, he breaks free of the wheel and leaves him behind back here in the dust. All right, who's up? Anything else, Jeb Hexman? Professor Hap Haggerty ain't even. Well, yeah, he'd be back at the rail camp.
He wouldn't be in the.
He wouldn't be here. No.
He wouldn't be the engineer or something.
No. He's with the bore machine back there. Yeah, J. Rob.
Oh no, Chinese ogre. Holy shit. I was going to ask PowerPoints.
Hey, boys,
would
get a
those
load
have
of this guy.
Yes, it's been a week.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's been a week. She's got all of her PowerPoints. I don't know that you really give a rest in here. Facts, action cards. No, there's no way for me to give a rest. You just replenish your stuff.
Yeah, you're supposed to. I think it's normally 2 points every hour. Is that right, Jimthro?
It depends on your class, but I think it's something to that. Like, certain people have different things. Like, certain people will recharge slower, but have ways to get more. I think Hex Slingers actually are a slower recharge rate because they can deal with the devil.
Oh, like like the Huckster can, right?
That might be it. Yeah, Huckster might be it.
All
Well,
right.
still after a week, it should have replenished.
Oh yeah.
You guys see on the wagon on the south side, the three of you that are looking out that south side window. You see this great big fucking Chinese guy, monster of a dude, and he starts climbing up over the top of the wagon and just moving everybody out of the way. And he's got a big old long fucking pole arm in his hand, and he's looking at the train. And you can see there's another guy trying to get back up and grab a hold of the steering mechanism for this wagon where you've lost the driver. But right now, this guy really can't do much. All right. Maze rat. What the hell? That is. What'd I do? Park him over the top of somebody?
You probably did.
No, they're all okay. What's this dude's number? 59. He's got to be over here on this side then.
Well, the ogre is no longer. I don't know. Something's weird with the ogre.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
be
a
super
maze
careful.
rat. Well, there are no more maze rats, or are there?
Yeah, there's two. Yeah, there's two on each of them. We just took out the drivers.
Right.
I don't see no 59 though on the board.
He's the O.
I thought that was the ogre. Where's the ogre at?
It was the ogre, but you must have dragged him on top of another token.
Oh,
You
really?
mated him?
It's something weird with the Savage World rule set.
So what? It
Can
just
you
what the fuck?
Basically, you have to re-add them. Delete the O on there and then just re-add
All right.
the ogre and then
So
that.
so the Chinese ogre climbs to here. We're just gonna put him there. He's hanging off the side of this wagon. Maze Rat 59 moves up and grabs the steering con. And he's
Okay,
gonna
he's still well, whatever.
do what?
He's still an O, but whatever. We can roll with it.
Yeah, whatever. He's there. He's there. Wow, this is weird. I gotta get used to this shit. Anyway, well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Trying to grab all those tokens at once and move them. I thought I could do that with the targeting
You
thingy.
could at one point. It's shift, not control, though.
Well, hell, shift. Oh,
Doesn't work.
yeah. Let's see. What the fuck? What the hell?
Apparently, you're gonna have to manually move them all.
Yep. He just brings this thing closer. And as he does, this ogre jumps on top of the car. Right there. So.
Damn it! You did it again.
What?
There's no more Paloma.
No, Bach.
No, that's Paloma. Paloma is now the O.
apparently stacking tokens in Savage World is really bad.
Diablo Bob. We need some help, Diablo Bob. Damn it. Okay.
This is actually
Usually when you say his name, he shows up, but
say his name 3 times while looking in the mirror.
Diablo Bob, Diablo Bob. I don't have a mirror. I look at the camera.
Yeah, a reflective
Bob.
surface works.
What the hell
Can't say
happened
it
to
3
her
times real
toe?
fast. I get too tongue-tied.
Well, Paloma was all the way over there. How did that happen? She was on that side of the
It's
train.
because she had a moving mark on it,
Oh,
and you dragged it over onto the moving mark, and it just combined them.
well, fuck.
And I
Right.
think Paloma was supposed to be next to Little Beaver.
Yeah, so let me put the ogre here. He jumps on top of the train there.
Oof.
Yeah, so you feel this car kind of lurch to the side as that ogre jumps up on top of it when this guy comes swinging it over to the side.
I look at Tim looked at Little Beaver and said, "He's all yours. You can shoot him up."
This guy runs back over the back of this wagon and jumps over on top of the car. So we're going to give him an agility roll. Oh, yeah.
And he falls off to his doom.
And he's definitely going to fall on that. And I'm going to give him.
How fast is this thing going?
He's all right. He's none the worse for wear. Yeah, probably about 25, 30 miles an hour.
Okay, so not necessarily fatal.
No, I mean it's picked up speed though. So it's probably going top speed about 25, 30 miles an hour. For a steam train, it's pretty quick, I'd think. At this period of time. So yeah, this dude
Especially
is.
one not on a track.
We're just gonna move him because it's moving.
Well, we're
way
on the
too
track.
38 falls off. He's gone. And 43 does the same thing. Agility.
Reminds you of Scrappy Doo, don't it?
And he gets up and he tries to. This wagon's rocking too much, and he's not able to try to make a jump. This guy goes on hold. I guess NPCs can go, yeah, they can. Well, why did it pick him? Wow. There's some issues with this rule set that I'm not liking too much. Because everybody is stacked in the combat tracker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't apply individual effects. So we'll move down to this dude. This dude's going to try to make a jump. And you know what?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of the way you got that one token crammed on top of all of them.
Ah!
Because Savage Worlds apparently knows where your tokens are at, so.
Let's move that out there. So this guy, he doesn't fall off, but he's hanging off the side of the train. This guy is on hold. And I can't, yeah, so I'll put number 11 as well. All right, this guy moves forward, grabs a hold of the steering mechanism of this thing. I'm going to move him out there. And then I will move everybody over next to the train. And as that happens, number 11 and 67? Yeah, 11 and 67 try to make jumps to the but I'm going to use this guy's agility roll because he's selected. Okay, so 67 makes it over. 11, he does not. He does not make it over. So does he jump or not? We're going to say it's a 50-50 chance that he jumps. So 50 and under, he does not jump. Oh, yeah. Oh, that didn't roll right, did it?
You got,
He double bung
Wow.
hold.
Okay, 18. So no, he didn't jump. Do it in the right time. This guy is going to move over to the side of the. He's going to try to jump. 50% chance does he jump or not? Is the wagon just right?
If this wagon's rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Come
Yeah.
on, Nova.
He jumps and he's on. Boom! You guys see this fucker fall off the back?
We don't
The
have to
side
do
of the
much.
train.
We don't have to do much.
He
Just
eats a
let your go
mouthful of dust as he's rolling down the side of the tracks.
Is he gonna show up later, like in what was the one Beyond Thunderdome, and the guy on the freaking cart, like, his hair's all flapping.
Oh. Well, hello to Dances with Kobolds and Eraser. I see you guys out there. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight. These guys have met up with, looks like, Jethro, you give me a common knowledge roll, Jethro.
Do apologize. Sorry. What am I giving you?
Just
No,
yeah, common knowledge.
common knowledge.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this is, a bunch of the Chinese syndicate out of Shanfan. You've been able to check things out, scope it, and you're like, yeah, these guys look like official business. What is that called? The Red Dragon?
Armstrong, you cocksucker. We kill you now.
No!
Do the voice, Marv. Do it.
What? What was he talking about? Okay. Martial artist 97. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Okay, he's made it onto the train, and I'm just gonna leave him there.
I do have a question about this particular train car.
Yeah.
Is there a hatch leading down into the car from above?
There absolutely is. There's two of them. There's one right above Little Beaver and Paloma. There's one right above Jethro and H.G. Willikers.
Are
Why
they
would you-
locked?
Would you check Discord? Is this the Chinese ogre?
Cocksucker! You fucking cocksucker! Yeah, that's the Chinese ogre right there. Like 7 foot tall, 9 foot tall, something like that. He's a big old fucker. A son chop.
The cat, though, that's pretty funny, too.
Yep, that's
Cat.
the fail.
Formica.
Well, what
Formica.
the hell did he slip? Is that what he did? He starts to jump and he slips.
Hey, he's on that
I don't know.
post-Formica
Oh yeah.
top.
He banged his asshole on the way down too. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think there's a little skid mark now.
Poor cat. Oh, looks like something.
He might have been. He might be a boy too, and racked his little oval balls.
Well, hopefully he was fixed and he didn't have them.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's like,
So what is this guy? 48. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do. Oh, not a problem. Boom. He's onto the train next to his buddy. And dude, it runs over here and he's on to Mr. Hellstrom's coach. And we're finally to H.G. Willikers.
You frickin' reckon blast you bastards off of the damn train. He's going to do, I don't know, something like that.
'Kay.
Let's see.
So is it like anything he can see? Probably. There's not really a ranged deal with Deadlands.
Yeah, the range is his smarts ×2, so his smarts is 8, so it's 16.
Okay.
What is he?
Is that within range?
Yeah. Now
What do you
part of
mean?
that is going to hit the coach. Going to hit Hellstrom's caboose. He's riding in his caboose back there.
I don't know how tall it is though. He's up on the train. Yeah, I probably should just drop it on these 3.
Yeah, you could do that.
And that's only 11. Okay,
What
cool.
exactly is it? So tell me again. Let's get back to
It's
the.
a blast.
I always forget this. In Savage Worlds, Deadlands,
Launches a ball of explosive energy or matter. The area of effect is a medium blast template. Every target within suffers 2d6 damage or 3d6 with a raise.
If I can't throw a card out, you probably can't throw a flask out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You're either going to have to move to this back deck or platform, whatever the hell you call that on train, or crawl up through the. There's a hatch right above you.
Or he can go there, right, and peek around the corner.
Yep.
Here, still within range. Bragging, frickin'. He comes out and chucks his bottle or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Bragging, frickin', get away from our train. Bragging, frickin'. I don't know. He chucks his booze bottle out there.
Yeah, that's going to be.
So what? I got to roll something, or how does that
Yeah,
work?
you have to basically do a throw for it.
So just
And
roll this D8 that's right here. All right.
Hold on, it should have a range on it.
Oh,
There we go. I got a blast.
Yep, and you got a raise.
No, you got.
Or you got a.
He aced.
Aced. Thank you. Yes, aced.
But there is a range on thrown things, and depending on what it is, you add negatives to the roll.
I would probably. This thing's moving, and they're moving right behind you. So think about this would be like trying to hit the road sign with a beer bottle. Boom. They're driving.
That's exactly what he wants to do.
All he really has to. Yeah, all he
Like,
really has to do is kind of toss it to his right and let them drive right into it. So I'm not going to give you any penalties on that. Just
Okay.
And it says damage +2, so it's probably going to calculate that, right?
should. Do you have them targeted?
No.
No. Here, I'll just drop it on him individually.
Okay, well, do it one at a time. So stop. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, all right, we'll apply that. And we'll apply that. Okay.
And the
Now the
last one, Rat 20.
And we'll apply that.
Wrecking friggin'.
They should all be shake. Yep. 1, 2. Should have. Where's the third one at? And I hate the combat tracker in Savage Worlds or in Deadlands, whatever. Savage Worlds.
Martial Artist 91 and 11. And then Maze Rat 20.
Oh, it's a maze rat. That's why. Okay. Yep, shaking. All three shaking. Good deal. All right. Now,
And he's gonna come back in, and I don't think he would have time to close the door too, since he had to open it, right?
yeah. Now you
Go
had
out,
a
open the
pace
door.
of 4 going out. So what is his total pace?
Oh yeah, he is a little short, huh?
He's drunk too all the time.
Slow.
Yeah, he's slow.
He's a 5. So yeah, he could just get right back in the door.
He's right there right now, so he can step back in the door. That'd be about
Yeah,
it.
just he's got a pace of 5, so
Okay.
he's just he swings out and friggin' chucks his drink out there. It blows up. Train kind of shifts a little, and he comes back and he looks back, and the door's all open, and the air's like.
Hello, Brad.
And he tries to close it, I guess.
Bradicus Caesar in the chat. All right.
Hello, Brad.
And Genthro. Genthro 3.
Oh, he probably accidentally.
He was
added
typing.
3.
I'll be there in 3.
Apparently it was.
Or somebody was. Could have been you, Marv. Who knows?
Could have been. Could have been, because I don't understand this combat tracker half the time.
No, I do apologize because today our dog just got back from like some surgery, so I've been taking care of her. Are those martial artists actually in the train, or are
No,
they
they're
on
on top of it right now. There's a Chinese
Okay.
ogre that when he hit the train, you felt the whole car rock back and forth. And a couple of martial artists. And then there's one hanging out off the side of it right here. He almost missed the train car.
And that Maze Rat 59. He the one that almost missed?
No, he's
Oh,
the
no,
one
no,
driving.
You're talking about the martial artist.
Yeah, he's driving a wagon. And I really didn't put the wagon and it's a good thing because I'd have stacked all these tokens on top of another token and been all fucked up. I'll have to remember.
We're gonna shoot the Maze Rat. Are there negatives for shooting from this train to the others?
You are going to, what did I say, a -2 to shoot between these these slot.
I don't think.
You guys
I
didn't
don't
take
think-
well, then I'll just waive it. So no penalties.
You said that for shooting a bow.
Oh, yeah,
Is that-
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, a rifle would be about the same, but shooting a bow would be pretty fucking hard through. Anyway,
Yeah. it'd
so
be
yeah,
more to aim it.
yep. So no penalties.
Does that apply for a pistol occult peacemaker?
That's a little bit different because I mean, you're gonna hold it up and try to sight. You know what? Try to imagine shooting through, a 4-inch, about a 4-inch slot in a steel plate. So it's about as wide as, probably not even 4 inches, about as wide as a pack of cigarettes.
They made a 45 caliber stamp metal machine gun that you could just stick out and just pull the trigger.
Tommy
You
gun.
didn't really aim it though.
Well, I mean the
We called it a
peacemaker's.
grease gun.
I think the peacemaker's barrel was 7 inches long.
I don't know. I have to look that up. It was a big old gun.
Yep.
That's what she said.
That's what she wished from you. I mean,
Ha!
That's what she said.
Ouch! Talk about my Willie. Don't be doing that.
No, the
I don't have to.
Peacemaker.
It's in your name.
The Peacemaker just had I don't know. I'd call it a standard barrel for a revolver that size. It's a 6-inch barrel. Actually, right there, that's a Nope. It's 6 inches from. It's about 6 inches from the hammer to the sights. Looks like. Anyway. So I'd say you'd have to use a rifle if you wanted to use your sidearms. You could step to one of these platforms and shoot out the side, or you could crawl up through that hole on top of the train. That escape hatch.
No, we're gonna focus our abilities, and we are going to cast protection on myself. We're going to up it. Make sure I remember how this works. Okay, so no, I can't actually up it. Like, no, I can. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're gonna cast that at the higher rating on myself.
You don't want to get up on the roof of this train car with these martial artists?
I'm preparing to do just that. Back this onto myself. And that is the end of the turn.
All right.
Find the end of turn button. There we go.
Timmons.
Hey, buddy, right out there. Hold this shotgun. Stuffs the barrel out there and goes, boom!
To Maze Rat.
To number 50. The one's right there, right? What is he on the cart? Is he driving it or something still?
Yeah, he's driving.
Yeah, he's driving.
So I'll be all right if I hit the cart. Here, hold this.
Hold my beer and watch
That's
this.
a hit.
Bam! Did it
Oh,
hurt?
shit. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, matter of fact, it did this. You just blew his ass
Wait.
right off the side.
Do I, can I fire the other barrel or do I have to do them at the same time? How does that work? Oh, I'd have to declare
yeah, you would have
it first,
declared
right?
it.
I'm going to shoot
Yep.
2.
Yep, and then you would have
And got a
shot each
minus-
one at
okay,
minus 2.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he's going to reload and he's done.
All right, Paloma.
Paloma.
All right. You said that Martial Artist 8 is kind of hanging off the side of the train, right?
Yes.
And would it be possible for Paloma to just go over there and shove her knife through that slit to possibly hit him?
It would be possible. I mean, he's hanging right off the side of the train. There's like, this slit probably right about his groin.
I was just thinking,
That's definitely something that Paloma would do.
That's a rumor
Considering
about
that-
her, right?
now,
That's-
you do realize you're going to cause every other male in this cart to be shaken for the next round, right? If he succeeds on that.
I don't think Paloma would give a shit.
I'm gonna put her there just so we don't end
That's-
up
that's-
broken stack.
Things
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, she's gonna pull out her knife and she's gonna scream in that Native American female voice that she does, and just stab him right in the crotch if possible.
All right.
Figured she'd get some sort of
Ah,
He's kind of
shit.
distracted. and
got him
bothered.
in the holster. Oh, can you white chip that or something?
I need to turn this.
Yeah, let's white chip that. That's
Yeah, you can watch it
that's-
that, or you could just you can hit well. That works too. Sort of say you could use a red or a blue chip.
Damn.
Is he,
A
is he
5
really able
misses.
to parry hanging
A
off?
a 5 misses. Shit.
Now, you could red or blue chip that and add a D6 to it.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah, but doesn't that also?
Red chip
Red
would.
Gives it-
Red chip gives me a chip.
Yeah,
him
let's not do that.
What? 1 out of 8 chips he's already got? Who cares?
Yeah. And I don't use chips on extras anyway. Not usually. Unless there's a good reason, like the drivers of the steam wagon or something.
I'm just saying.
Unless you rolled 30 fucking damage on them the first shot. Kill both my drivers. What the fuck's wrong with you people?
Called tactics.
You presented them.
I did.
Let's try this one more time because it's really. There we go. There we fucking go.
That is a hit.
So she screams
He's like
out,
shoving it through there.
But who you? This guy, martial artist 8. I don't think you had him
Yeah,
targeted, did you? Oh yeah, there it is. There. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's a miss. I'll get rid of that one. That was okay. So good use of a fate chip a second time. Wait a minute.
yes.
You can only fate chip once, can't you? No? Yes? No? Hell, I don't remember.
I've done it more than once.
Yeah.
I think you can do it more than once, I thought.
Okay. Well, we'll just chip away at it.
Okay.
Hey, Marv.
Yeah.
You never removed the other protections from us. The toughness +6. Jynthro is supposed to have the +4.
Jynthro is supposed to have toughness +4.
Yeah, he cast protection on himself just a moment ago. So
Okay.
he might need to reapply that.
Yep, I can do that.
I just raised it up. Okay, let me get rid of that. That was by Paloma. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
and
no,
apply that.
the toughness +4 isn't supposed to exist to anybody.
There you go.
That was way back when.
Yeah,
Like,
that was-
it's not supposed to be on H.E. Wilkers.
Yeah, that was last session.
I'm a little weaker than that. Yo. Geek, 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 geek.
Hexman, you're not supposed to have
Anything-
protection on you?
Nope.
Little Beaver?
That was
No.
from like fighting the devil or something.
Well, that's toughness on, yep. Little Beaver, you're not supposed to have that either.
Okay. Any chance she slices this guy's
Junk.
egg roll off?
It doesn't matter because he hits the ground. Boom.
This is what done.
And he's bleeding out, and I will remove him because he falls off the side of the train.
Guys, you all see Paloma do that.
Yeah, it's shit like surgical.
Go.
Oh, it was surgical. She just femoral artery, man. Boom.
Self-defense.
Dr. Indian.
Like blood sprays through the slot in the steel cage, right across. She turns around, looks at you. She's got blood sprayed across her face, holding the knife.
And she has this innocent look on her face.
Like,
Like,
oops.
she did nothing wrong. Yeah. Oops.
Oops.
She's gonna go back there.
Nicely
We remember
done.
that innocent look when she stabbed the guy in the bar in the gut too. No, shot him. Sorry. The little beaver's the one that stabbed him through the skull and stuck it to the floor. Clunk.
She's gonna cower between the benches there.
Cower. She's like revering.
That sounds like
Wiping
something
her-
Buddy would have done. though.
Wiping her bloody knife off on the freaking seat.
Oh, okay. Anything else, Paloma?
Like I said, Paloma's just gonna move up there, cower, between those and
All right, so those of you looking at the south side of the train car, you see this red pedal Sue, this crazy-looking Chinese lady, driving this auto gyro, and she swings it around and it starts back towards the train.
They delivered, Tim said, look. $10 minimum.
I'm gonna move that there, else so that just to keep it from stacking. And if she does this, well, that's fucking crazy. It's not coated. She's dropping bombs, and bombs ain't coated on it.
We should
A
go
crow
stop
flies into her gyro and she crashes.
shooting at us.
Yeah. So what I'll do is just a deflection, persuasion, tracking, healing, fighting. You hear her shouting at these people, and just as she starts to fly back over the train again, you see her. She's starting to light another one of these bombs, and you hear her shouting some commands at everybody else. Or you think that's what it is, and you.
Get your ass out of my way or die.
I think she said it's special tonight Singapore noodles.
I thought you said wonton soup.
Oh.
It comes with wonton soup.
Hey, as long as it comes with fried lice.
We're going to take a quick break before we go into this next round of combat, which shouldn't take long, but you know what? If I don't do it now, I'll be changing pants. So I got to pee.
Got a wee wee.
Marvis man, how are you? Glad you stopped by. Weekend is almost upon us. Love my Thursday night game just for that reason. You know the weekend is almost here when it's time for Deadlands Thursday.
It just seemed to.
I kind of like the idea of the cactus thing.
Ouch.
Yucca? Yucca?
Yucca? Is that it? Yucca? No. Yucca's like a, it's like a, some people call it mother-in-law's tongue. It's real long and skinny and sharp.
It looks like a
It's
looks like
similar to
corn.
It looks
like
similar
corn.
to aloe, doesn't it? Aloe vera.
Yeah, but like thin leaves. It's not, you're not gonna. I think
Which
that,
Kind of.
yeah.
Cashew, sesame seed, Chinese cabbage salad.
Oh, so you're the one that called the Chinese over here to attack the train.
I got it from Costco. I got a Costco
Yeah.
like 5 minutes from me.
Costco's good. I think we're close enough to back. The martial artists go first again this round. They went close to first last round, I think. And this guy drew a joker, so this will be interesting. Oh, yes. That driver is missing. This martial artist moves forward, climbs up over the wagon and grabs the steering mechanism, and then slows this coach down way back here.
Wait, what happened to the other guy that was on it? Oh, he was
Simmons
the last one.
blowed him off with a shotgun.
That's right.
Red Petal Sue, I'll put this in her. Where's she at? Over here, Red Petal Sue. I'm gonna put. She's 20 feet up off the ground. Yeah, 20 feet. Kind of give you an idea. All right, so he slowed that wagon way back down. He's trying to. He may be thinking this wasn't such a great idea, But this guy climbs down and starts beating on the train, the coach.
What do you mean, like the knuckle?
Like he's got a hammer or some kind of something he's striking. Of course, you wouldn't see it anyway.
Oh, so we hear it. Bang, bang.
Yeah, bang, bang. Somebody's beating on one of the train doors somewhere. And this guy is no longer shaking, so he will try to jump. And he does. He succeeds. He makes it over. Boom, on top of this rail. And that's all he's going to do this round. This guy, shaken status removed. Oh, that's probably because somebody drew a joker. Boy, that's amazing how that'll change around.
He rolled a spirit and had a +2 to it.
So let me ask you how that happens. If that first guy rolls a joker, these all have. Okay, they don't all get the +2.
Oh, yeah. They all get the +2.
Yeah. Joker bonus +2 says right there.
Yeah, but they each have to roll their spirit recovery or shaken recovery separately.
I'll tell you, Marmus, man, I wish somebody'd come along and tell me a better way to use this, the mechanics in here. There's just some things that I wish were a little different. I love the game, though. Absolutely love the game. So he is no longer shaken. He is what? He's the driver. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to slow this thing down and pull it in behind.
Doesn't he?
What?
Doesn't even wait for that last guy. Number 20.
That last guy is on the wagon.
Still on the wagon.
Yeah.
There's a wagon underneath him. We got to keep that in mind. And that medium burst is gone. All right. Dude will move up here and drop straight down and turn around to face H.G. Willikers. But because the drop, that is more than his pace, is it not? What is his pace? Can he do something? No. No, that's it. It was 6 to the edge and he dropped down, so he couldn't really do anything. This guy runs this way.
Well, H.G. Willikers is inside.
Yeah, he's supposed to be just inside the door. He just never.
He'd be right there. That guy drops to there and reaches for that doorknob to enter this coach train. Dude is hanging off the side of this train. He's going to run this direction. Come on. All right, he drops down onto the platform. This Chinese ogre walks over and starts ripping apart the safety hatch, trying to bang it. You can hear somebody tearing at this escape hatch above you, Little Beaver and Paloma. And he needs to do this.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, and he pretty much gets nowhere. And he's got a +2, so. Paloma! From above Paloma, you can hear something massive striking this escape hatch up in the roof.
Okay.
Does she look down at her knife and grin? Or she's scared.
No,
Tell you what she's gonna
Marmus,
do.
man, that is
Just
not
makes
Scotch.
sense.
Chinese Santa Claus is
That
coming.
is,
She's gonna pull out her bow and arrow,
I make mead. I'm a mead
gonna
maker.
hold her
so
action.
That's
and when she sees
dry mead.
poke his head through that opening, she's gonna fire a shot.
Oh, up above here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're on hold then. Paloma goes on hold.
She's smart enough to know that something's gonna try to come through there.
Oh yeah, she can hear it. Timmons, if you look around, you can see through the window at the back of this coach. This martial artist, this Chinese guy, Asian, on the back of the train car.
And Timmons is going to look up at H.G. Willikers up there by himself. No gun out or nothing. He's going to like, look out, old timer.
That's
I'm
got
going to
a
help you.
yellow tinge to
Get
it.
away, get off to
Kind
the
of a
side.
golden.
And he's going to come up and open this door and blast this guy in the face with a shotgun.
I shot Marvin in the face.
Shot him in the face.
His pace is a
Should be
6.
6, yeah. And
And,
there are windows on the front of this thing. There's a steel plate that's dropped down over the window, but there's a bar
Oh,
through
I'm
it.
just gonna open the door and
Oh,
stick
okay.
the go.
Okay.
Actually, I want to use both barrels.
Yeah, I switched over to meat at break
Do I have a
time.
-2? Is that how that works?
Not if you're going to open the door and fire it at him point blank. Is your point blank shot? Is that a -2?
Well, I wanted to use both barrels. I think it might be.
I don't know how shotguns work.
Let's see. Well, let's check the quick reference I made.
No.
Firing into melee, because that's what you're doing.
It's rate of fire 1 or 2.
I think shotguns do get a bonus to damage when fired at close range like that.
It
Well,
should.
no, the damage is 3d6 for 12.
I think
2d6
it'll
for
calculate automatically for you. If you target him and that short distance between the two of you, it will know he's right.
The only bad thing is you'd be going up against his parry as opposed to
Yeah,
just trying to hit him.
I'm just trying to shoot him with both barrels.
Yeah, I don't know how
Boom.
shotguns work.
Wow, Bill, where you going with that shotgun?
Wow, Bill. Wow, Bill.
So, do I just roll to hit twice? Is that how that works?
I don't think the double barrel shotgun has a. Yeah, if you pull both triggers at the
Is the rate
same
of
time.
fire 1?
Yeah. Pull both triggers, Marmus Man says. I'm looking here. I'm trying to find it. Where's
Well, let's do the first one anyways and see how bad it is. Let's just.
Yeah, that's a miss.
It's a miss.
Yep. So if you're gonna fire it like that, okay, you got to give me a -2 on the second. Now I don't think a double barrel shotgun does. We're gonna call it tonight. I'm gonna err to the side of the player because I can't seem to find it over here.
Well, I'm gonna burn a white chip on that first, and then shoot. Pretend like it didn't happen and shoot again. As I hit with a raise using a chip.
Yep.
Here, hold this.
Oh. Yeah. Boom. Tell us what you did. You popped around. You opened the door, threw the door open, shoved the shotgun out.
He comes running up the cabin, and he the door's closed. He just swings it open, puts his foot in it, pushes it open, shoves the shotgun out right in this guy's chest, and pulls the trigger.
Let's roll on the injury tape.
Still there, he pulls the trigger again.
So, where's my damn tables at? I'm still not used to this interface. Here we go. I want to see what randomness of the game says.
We're gonna kill you.
Blinded. You shot him in the fucking eyeball, man.
Shot him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, dude gains one eye hindrance. Oh, bullshit. His brains are scattered on the other coach over there. Yeah, dude is it's a bad day to be him. That's all I can say. Okay. All right, Timmons, well done.
And then I close the door and blow it off in the barrel. That's 2.
All right, Genthro.
We're gonna hold my action.
Oh, so I should be applying a +2 because it's got a +2 shooting rolls.
Yeah.
Shotgun. Okay, it's on there. I just didn't know if it applied it automatically or.
It should if it's coded right.
It didn't.
I think that's something that you have to add manually to, because it's supposed to be +2 to shooting rolls with the weapon. You can manually change that if you go to combat, right click on the attack, and go to modifiers.
All right. Where do we go? Little Beaver. Did Genthro went on hold? Little Beaver. Boom, boom. You hear above you.
Okay. Fuck. I'm looking for my notice thing.
Trades. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they can hide.
Yeah, I got no idea that guy's outside there.
Where? Oh, this guy?
48. Yeah.
Yeah, because he came in
There's
from this
windows
direction.
there, aren't there?
Yeah, there's
Didn't you
windows
say-
on the back of the. There's windows on the back of the
Oh,
train
okay.
right here. On either side of
Okay,
the door,
so I-
there's windows looking over the other car.
Okay, so I would have seen him. I wouldn't need to roll. Okay. All right. Well,
Now
I'll
they're
tell you
covered
what.
in a sheet of steel with a 4-inch bar running across it, but you can see movement right outside that.
And there's a door back there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Little Beaver is gonna make his way to the door. Open it. And as he's walking, he's gonna pull out his tomahawk, and he's gonna attempt to give Mr. Martial Artist 48 a tomahawk.
You just pull the door open and come around with your tomahawk, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool, I like this. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Thunk.
Fuck. Oh,
You
shit.
made a skull clunk.
Yeah, that's 2 fucking wounds. Yeah. So paint this picture.
Little Beaver gets up. He strides past Paloma as she's got her bow and arrow cocked, and
Looking up
he
the hatch.
one-handed just pulls out his tomahawk from around where his waist is.
That's not a
Gently
tomahawk.
Slides open that door and just
What?
whacks this Chinese guy turns around as the door opens and he gets tomahawk right between the eyes. Whack!
Whack, and boom. He yeah, well, he ain't healing from shit. He's gone. He's out of here. Boom. There's a guy right across from you, right there. He's banging on this door. He turns around, looks over his shoulder as his buddy goes rolling off the side of the train.
This would be a good time to attempt to intimidate this motherfucker. Can I attempt to
You can attempt to.
intimidate?
Yes, you can.
All right.
I will make you do the roll at -2 though, because this is a second. I don't know how that Genthro. How does that work? If he intimidated after attacking, is that another action?
Yeah,
I
it's
think it
GM's
could.
call, but theoretically, the way that it would be working is that he would have had to have announced the intimidation
That's what-
prior
yeah.
to the thing, because
Yeah.
the entire rolls, all of his rolls, including the first one, would have been at negative.
Right. Yeah. So.
I don't have to. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just from now on, everybody say this is what I'm doing. Boom, 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 and then you can say I'm taking 2 actions or whatever, and then we'll do your moves. So I gotta get out of the 5e mindset. It's hard to do. It's hard to break.
Yeah,
that.
it's
All right.
I
That's where I'm at.
mean, I personally kind of like the house rule where you declare how many actions you would like to attempt, and then you take a -2, -4, or
-2 or 4. You can do up to 3 actions.
Right, and then you choose what you want to do, even if
That's
it
fine.
changes. Just
That works.
because
That's
stuff
fine.
changes.
That's
That
fine. With my remaining movement, I'm going. Well, if I can attempt to shut the door back, I will. But with my remaining movement, I'm going to step away from that door.
Okay, that's why I wanted to make sure that you knew there was somebody back there. I'm trying to find this song. Where's it at? Gunfight song.
Gunfight song?
Yeah, the gunfight song. I like that. It's almost in time with the... All right, H.G. Willikers.
HG, well, a freaking guy, he's gonna come up through the skylight, freaking, he's gonna clamber out on the thing and poke his head up and do
So you step out
First.
here and you start climbing this ladder and you poke your head up over the top of the train car and you're looking back south. You want to step up on top of the train car or just kind of stay there peeking
He's
over?
just gonna like peek over and climb up on the little ladder, and he's gonna spit some shit out of his mouth and burst this ogre back there
Fuck.
with a cone.
Yes, okay.
Because everybody else is down below, right?
Everybody else is underneath, yeah. And the
And then
roof
he's
is
gonna climb back. He's gonna climb back in.
okay.
So what do I target him, or does it
Yeah.
automatically target in that cone?
No, automatically target in the cone.
Yeah.
It does.
It
I
does
think
not.
it does. No, you
Oh,
got to
the-
target the
Okay.
Chinese
yeah,
ogre.
and the. So
That's hit.
I hit.
Weird science burst.
Unarmed.
Oh shit.
A freaking thing doesn't get burned or freaking illegal.
You could add a D6 to that. You could add a D6 to it with a red or a blue chip.
All he's
also
got is
re-roll
white
it.
chips.
You could re-roll it.
You could re-roll it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that.
Yeah, you're basically gonna have to. Oh, there you go.
Freaking
Oh, okay. You're
Something at
freaking.
He's mumbling. How do I get rid of the cone? Pointer, remove pointer. Why didn't it?
Because you have to be hovering or right click on the beginning point, which is under your token. So just remove all remove all. It'll only remove yours.
I'm clicking remove pointers. It ain't removing them. It ain't removing them, mean.
I'm just debating. Should I not soak that? Should I not? You know what? I'm gonna soak that. I'm gonna soak.
You soak
Technically,
that.
you don't. Technically, you don't soak the shaking. You just use a Benny to remove it.
And little beaver fang
Well-
is jumping off this fucking train.
Oh, that was just a. Oh well, too late. Yeah. So let me apply that, and then I will just remove the shaking from him. All right. So who is up here? HG Willikers. Anything else, HG?
He
Yeah, close.
climbs back in. He says, "That nibby guy's immune to fire or something, Dick Nibbit."
Okay, so I played that out. I should have waited till he was completely finished, and then said, "Okay, you're right. You don't." Yeah, I was thinking wounds. Anyway, all right. So Red Petal Sue flies over the train.
Can you remove the pointer and stuff?
Yeah.
Just approve his movement, and he can delete it.
Yeah, I can't get to it. It's under the token.
Gotcha.
It's still under the token. It looks like.
There isn't a point on it.
There it goes.
That's good.
All right.
That's good. Don't zoom in and look at his portrait though. That's pretty funny.
Let's see. She flies over here. And there's got to be something here to flash quick smite. That's so weird. She's supposed to be dropping bombs on the train, but the only thing she's got is a cutlass under her attacks.
You know what I would suggest?
Powers?
Go look at the items and go find grenades.
It doesn't, it's really irrelevant in this situation because of this reason. The train's wrapped in steel. Somebody would have to be standing outside there to get damaged. So yeah, she hurts her martial artist 67 or whatever by dropping this grenade down through there. But you see what I mean? It should have just been coded in there to begin with. So yeah, anyway, all right. So you know what? I'm just going to use the rest of her movement in this gyro cop to fly off that direction. She starts taking off to the south. Maze Rat 20 is on this wagon, so he can't really do anything because, oh, yes, he can. He's going to fire his Colt Thunderer at nothing because there's nothing to shoot at. Jet.
I'm gonna, since I just saw this thing fly away, I'm gonna stick my Winchester through it and try that again. That's better.
That's a little better. Hit with a raise.
That's a lot.
Oh, and here we go again. Oh, she takes a wound. And with her...
Like, goes up through the bottom of the thing. Genthro requests interrupt. Uh-oh.
Ah, damn it. She soaked it.
Alright, let me apply that. The first one was a miss. Genthro interrupts. What is he doing?
It's not really an interrupt. It's just, since we're getting near the end of the round, I'm going to cast Smite on myself.
What?
He wants a new action card. Round resorts. And anybody that does have an interrupt, I would suggest clearing it so they also get.
Paloma's got one.
Unless she's going to hold it until that thing breaks through, which she can if she wants to.
Yep.
She will. Because I can't think of
Okay,
anything
she's
else
gonna
for her to
hold,
do right
so-
now. Yeah.
Yes, Smite on yourself. Alright. So we are down to Jeb.
Oh,
You shot and yeah, end of round. Okay. And top of next round. Well, there's Paloma right at the top.
well, she's still on.
Yep.
That's just
So,
where it put. Wow, Jeb's up first.
Jeb Hexman at number 1.
Yep.
Do I see is that martial artist 67 through the door?
Don't forget there's steel plates over it. So if you want to see him through the door, you're going to have to go up and look through these, defensive
Okay.
slots, these shooting slots that are. Which you could. You can definitely hear a banging on top of the car.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go after the flying dragon thing again.
All right. That's a hit. Oh.
Oh shit! Exploding dice for the win.
Is this a new round?
Yes.
Zuzu's pedals is having issues.
Soaked one.
Soaked one.
Only matters if it's a wild card.
She should be, is she not?
I don't know.
Yes, she is.
I don't
It
know
doesn't
how to
say.
tell.
Yeah, it didn't say. All right. So Jeb, paint us a picture there. She's flying off on this gyroscope, and she's think of a go-kart, with bicycle pedals and a frickin' helicopter blade over it, and she's looking back over her left shoulder at you as she flies over and drops this grenade. Boom! Misses again.
Where exactly did she drop it? Because she didn't move it, looks like.
She would have dropped it back then, landed it beside the train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clipped her in the... I probably grazed her with that first shot, the last round. And then I came up with this one and got her good in the shoulder.
Yeah, all hunkered over, is she? Maze Rat, where the fuck is he at? He's riding a damn car. He's got a Colt Thunderer, and there's nothing to shoot at, so he shoots at the train car and wastes another bullet. Timmons.
Timmons is going to burn an adventure card. Payback. How do I do it? Just drop it?
Just drop it. What does payback?
That's on Stay Puft Chinese Man.
I gotta figure out what. Read us what it does.
It's right there in chat.
I can't.
Play
There's no. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Well,
Wild card. Your damage-causing attacks are made at +2 against you for the duration of the scene. Okay, so this entire scene, you're and who'd you play it on?
Chinese Ogre number 92.
All right,
Stay
let's
Puft.
see if you can even play it
Roll
on
Man.
him. Chinese Ogre. Chinese Ogre's not a wild card. Play
So you
on
can
an
only play
opposing
adventure.
wild card. Yep, play on an opposing
Oh.
wild card.
Well, then I'll use it on her
Okay.
if I get a shot on her. But I'm still gonna climb out and go up the ladder a little.
All right, so you climb out, you go up the ladder. Let me put you there. You peeking over the edge, or you standing up there? You're gonna have to stand up on top of the car to be able to see her real good from.
I know. I want the Chinese Ogre with my shotgun.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, there's only people allowed in this fort.
Can it even shoot that far?
Yeah.
It's
What's
a range of 12.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought a shotgun to be out of range like that.
So,
Well, let's go for
My
it.
shotgun.
My shotgun.
Handgun. Get you.
You big tiny doga.
all right, so here goes a double barrel shotgun on his ass. Bam!
Fuck yeah.
A little buckshot goes flying down through there.
Way the weird to him.
Whoa!
That's some weird right there.
You blow this guy away. Let's see what. Let's apply. And let's roll on the injury table. Just how come I'm always closing my tables? There we go.
He gonna fall off the top of
Whoa.
the tween.
Okay. It's a head. You shot him in the head. Yeah,
Yeah.
grievous injury to the head. The massive amount of shot that buckshot comes out the end of this hits him right in the fucking face, and you just see flesh fly off, and he's done. Chinese Ogre is gone. Rolls off the side of the truck. Nicely done, Timmons. Shoot you in the face. Pew, pew, pew.
And he's gonna climb back down and go inside.
Very
This is clear.
Very, very good. And you know what? I just can't take any more gunfight sound. I gotta hear it.
You have- Bow, bow, bow.
I got stuck one time at
We're
a
not
That's
in
that's
Georgia.
gone. You're not in Georgia?
range with the howitzers firing over my position.
That's where they
God.
delivered. That's where they filmed Deliverance, I believe.
Yeah, it was. It was in North Georgia. It was not filmed not too far from where I lived at the time. I lived in Augusta, Georgia. I was 5 years old. I don't remember a damn bit of it.
That's probably for the best.
It's
Yeah.
Gentro's turn,
It is Gentro's turn.
and he's got himself targeted because he's smatting.
He smote himself.
No, that means whatever weapon gets damage bonus.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna crawl up through the hatch here. Is that 1 pace or 2 pace? To get on top?
I'd say it's going to take, let's say 2. Because it's only probably,
Okay.
6 feet, 7 feet up. So, 6 feet, 7.
I
yeah,
gave you a boost.
yeah, up the ladder. So that's 2 pace.
All right, let's see. Pace to pace. We're gonna
You can now see
pick up the pace.
pick up the pace.
We're gonna move towards them.
All right. Running 2. So you got a total of 7. Do you only have a pace of 5?
Yep.
Okay. So you make it to there. From here, you probably don't. You can hear him banging down there. You don't really see him. You can see dude off over here driving this wagon. You can see dude driving that wagon, just about the shoulders up on him. Somebody riding on the back, and you can see Red Pedal Sue on her gyro, auto gyro, and it looks like she's swinging around. But just as you run up here, boom, she gets hit in the shoulder, hunkers over. Somebody shot her from below.
I guess I'm gonna double down on Sue then. She's still in the air, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay,
you had, your,
you are now.
you
Hang
had
on, let
your-
me read some.
you had yourself targeted, by the way,
Oh, that I did. Rip.
and I think it gave you recoil because of it. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I have recoil normally.
Okay.
All right, so riding on top of this train, getting up here, give me like
It,
a
however,
agility
should have
athletics.
given me another -2 for running, but it doesn't seem to
Yep.
calculate that in.
It did because of the pace roll.
Yeah, it should have
Oh,
given me another -2 on top of that recoil.
Yep.
You should have hit the 2 action button at the bottom.
Running is part of a normal action.
I know that's
Environment.
not affected by it, but I mean for the actual action, you could just hit the 2 action button, and it'll automatically apply the -2.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are no problem. You're able to maintain your balance on top of this train as it's swaying from side to side. So I will not have you roll anymore for that unless, like, one of these bombs goes off and hits the train or something.
Well, looks like one of his shots did hit at least.
What
Actually,
did
I think both of them. He shot at the Sioux.
Red Pedal Sue?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find her. She's down here. I see that is a hit. Yes.
I don't know why that was a miss when it's doing parry. That's weird.
Okay, so the hit. Let's do that. Let's
No.
resolve the hit before we take the second shot.
Well, I think it would have missed anyway because it's weird counting. Oh, because it's counting Jethro as
Yeah. See, that's why we have to resolve.
yeah. Well,
The
the second
first one
one. Yeah. Well, the first one. I think the second one still hits, but continue. Sorry.
Jethro Gatlin pistol. There we go. There we go. 2 wounds. Okay, she will definitely. Wait. What's going on? Yeah. Oh. Fate shift soaked. Blah blah blah. Wounds -2. -2.
Yeah. So she doesn't soak.
She does not soak. Okay, that's a miss. I gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, that miss was me trying to drag it on the attack that he used for himself onto it, and it went against her parry because it thought he was in close range with her, sort of thing.
Okay, so Jethro, as you shoot her, you see her rock forward, and when she does, she leans into this control arm that she's been using, and this auto gyro thing just takes a dive straight into the ground and hits like right over here. Boom! And you see her roll out of it and go rolling across the desert floor.
That's gonna be the end of the turn.
And we come to Little Beaver Fang.
Little Beaver's going to go back out on that platform where he saw Mr. Martial Artist 67. He's going to do one action, whack away with his Tommy.
Whack-a-mole.
That's it.
I was about to say something, but it could have been very racist.
Ooh, I'm going to Benny that.
Well,
Watch
don't be saying shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
You shut your mouth.
Oh, boom. All right, so this guy, will get rid of this one, but we will apply this one. I'm not going to use a fate chip because I've only got 2 left now. That sucks. And dude is incapacitated and he crumples to the floor. Do you want me to remove him or not? You gonna do anything with him? He's just wearing a gi and some pants. Other than that, he's unarmed. Got a hammer in his hand.
Can I sort of like shove him off the train?
Sure.
Throw him under the tracks, just like pull him forward and right down between the.
Yeah, you.
Yep.
You can reach forward and grab him and just pull him right down between these 2 cars.
Yep.
Boom, boom,
That's what
boom.
little Beaver will do with a slight grin on his face.
Boom, and he's
Someone
gone.
play the whelp sound effects from Sirenscape. Wow!
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
with my remaining movement, I'm gonna go up here.
Okay, you step across there.
Start to climb up the other side with the tomahawk in your teeth.
I'm just gonna hang out right there.
Dripping blood.
Awesome, fantastic, love it. Martial Artist 43. He's driving this wagon. He sees Red Petal Sue go down, and he hits the brakes. Boom, and off in this direction he goes. And we're gonna take that wagon out of the scene. I don't think that'll. Oh yeah, well I can't do that. Can't do that. So what I will do is turn him like. I'm just going to put him way up there at the top of the map. And he's soon out of range for probably most of what you guys have. Martial Artist 11. He just got on the train and he's probably has no idea that little Beaver Fang is down there. He runs over here to this ladder and starts to climb down, and he looks down and sees little Beaver down there and jumps right down with a foot to the and misses, and he lands beside you on the platform. And this guy, he pulls the wagon over behind the train, and it's rumbling down the tracks now.
I didn't think we were on tracks.
You are on tracks.
Yeah, we got back hooked up on tracks.
Yeah, see,
Hey,
Hellstrom had built a railway between just outside of Los Angeles to out in the middle of the desert, waiting for them to break through. So there was about 30 minutes worth of traveling on that train off of the tracks, and they put it back on the tracks. Yeah, somebody's going to ask me something or say something. J. Rob.
did he run over the dead guys?
The Chinese guy
Oh, probably.
The
Train chews him up, and then he rolls over what's left. Oh yeah.
They all look back,
Oh yeah.
He's like cursing. All
All right, this guy.
I
You
hope
hear-
that wasn't real Chinese language.
You hear, little Beaver, you hear somebody hollering in Chinese, like just barely. It's very faint. You don't know. It's very, very short, sharp syllables. And who's on top of the train over here? Genthro? Genthro's on top. Oh, I turned him upside down. Genthro, you see this martial artist that's standing up, starts to climb up the back of the coach, and then he looks at you and he turns around and just jumps off the back of this train and lands in that
Oh, I
wagon.
want to see him roll this shit.
And he will roll an agility roll. And he will succeed.
Damn.
And he lands
It's like
on
a
the.
flip in the air.
Yep, just flips right off the back of this thing, back onto the wagon behind.
Show
That's
off.
some Liu
Said-
Kang shit right there.
Liu
He said, if
Kang.
done properly,
Finish him.
no defense. No defense.
Yes, well, they didn't. This attack didn't go quite as planned, according to in their mindset anyway. H.G. Willikers.
The
Oh.
execution was flawed.
Right.
He's going to slide his pistol out. That door's still open, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Which door?
Can he?
Oh, which
In
one?
the
That
back?
one back there?
This one? Didn't
That would be.
Little Beaver just go out?
I did not
Or
close
did
it when
they
I went out.
Okay, he didn't close it. I would give you a -4 shot at that angle through that.
Well, he's going to move up, at least his pace.
Okay.
So 4?
Is that all he's got? So he's
Is
bouncing off the damn fucking train
No,
seats.
it's a
from side to
5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay, so there's a 4 to there.
So yeah, so he's gonna get to there, and then he's gonna shoot with his.
Yeah, I'll give you still a
full lighting,
-4 at that through that door. No, you know what? I'll give you a -2, but I'll tell you this: you don't want to roll a 1.
You never want to roll that one.
Well, how do you
Don't
clear it out?
Don't shoot me.
Well, there's 3 people
He's
here
like-
you could hit.
He's like, look out, everybody! He pulls this thing out. He's all like, the train's rocking, and he's like, just blast away.
Yeah,
out
occasionally. So here's firing into
there.
melee.
Dick!
Occasionally, heroes have to fire into the middle of hand-to-hand fights. The trouble is that even though we might see figures standing perfectly still on the tabletop, in reality they're circling each other, wrestling back and forth. The train's rocking, erratic movement. For that reason, firing into a tangle of people, which it's kind of the same thing here. Blah blah blah. For that reason, firing into a tangle of people such as me is quite dangerous. Use the innocent bystander rules when this occurs. Innocent bystander. Oh, here's the thing on shotguns. Just found it. Wow. Okay, so go ahead and roll to shoot if you want to.
Dagging blig, dig, blig,
Wow.
dig, blig.
Woo!
I shot the one in the middle.
Fuck. Oh, well, he's just
I
shaking.
want to re-roll the damage. Can I
Yeah.
re-roll the damage?
Yeah, you
White
can reroll
chip?
the damage. White chip. But you didn't get your. The problem with that is you didn't get.
Oh,
So
yeah.
roll another 6-side d6.
by the way that you do that when you don't get the crit, or in this sort of situation,
Uh-huh.
there's a white dice next to the star at the bottom. If you click, it'll automatically add that bonus die.
Oh, next to the
Where?
right below the 1 action and the run button.
Yeah, right
Down
next
by
to
the modifier area, there's
Yeah.
a little dice.
And it
Yeah,
touch it, right?
yeah. Just,
Mine
Yeah,
doesn't.
just touch a little dice.
If you touch me, though, I'll light up. Come
I
on.
I love it when it gets touched.
yeah, that was just an example.
Right.
You're over there touching yourself.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
rolled
yeah.
another-
Maybe it was because I didn't have him selected, too, but... so I do
3 more.
8 points. Yeah, 3 more.
He's still shaking.
No.
Ding, ding,
Uh,
ding, niggly, blizzard.
He's got a
His
wound.
toughness. His toughness is 5, and he rolled an 8.
Right.
So that's just shaking. He has to get a 9 or more to get a wound.
I'm just gonna interrupt
Alright,
her
so-
turn where the ogre fell down on top of the train, she would not be holding her action.
Oh, the ogre rolled off the side of the train. He's already been chewed up. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's not holding an action anymore.
Okay.
She interrupts and does her thing.
All right. What are you gonna do then? What's Paloma gonna do?
Oh shit! She can do
Yeah,
something.
you
Yes.
can
Okay.
you can
So-
you interrupted.
Yeah,
Okay.
again, that's what you're having is from the 5e mindset. In Deadlands, when you hold your action, you're holding your action, and you can interrupt at any point in time. If you want to go like simultaneous with people and stuff like that, there's special rules that we haven't gotten into, but it's basically like it's not the same as 5e. You don't declare I'm holding my action for X. You just hold your action.
Yeah, and I love that, man. I love
Okay.
it.
I mean, it's okay to put a trigger in it, so people, the other players can help you. Hey, there's the trigger.
Right. Paloma runs to the back door.
She's still got her bow and arrow in hand.
Okay.
She's
She
gonna
can shoot that guy in the butt. Shoot him in the butt.
and she will attempt to. She's going to attempt to shoot him in the dick.
She
Shoot
runs
him
out in front of
in the
H.G.
dick.
Willikers, but that's all right.
All right, that's a called shot if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, that's a called shot, which you will be at a -2 to hit. Is that right? Yeah, it's -2 to hit. Called shot.
It all depends on what you're shooting. Like a called headshot is more than a -2.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
she
This is
missed
going
it
for the
anyway.
dick.
She's
Yeah.
going for the
I'm
dick.
not
She
sure what
missed.
that one is.
Not gonna use any fate chips on that.
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me see what she's got left.
You might as well use them, man.
Yeah, we're near the end of the combat.
All right, I'll use this just as a white chip. It's a red chip, but I'll use it as a white.
All right. Now, there
Hey.
you go. Boom.
So a 10.
All right.
Wait,
Paint the picture.
that was damage. Hold on, that was damage you rolled, not the attack.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. My
Oh,
bad.
wait a second. I thought you had already hit.
He got ahead of.
Oh,
yeah,
he missed.
he
Yeah.
got-
Okay. Hang on. Let
He
me
got ahead of
let me
himself.
clear everything
Yeah.
off this.
Sorry. Take that off. Yeah.
All right.
my
Now let's roll to attack again. There we go. That's a hit with
There we go.
raise. Now let's do
That's
some
it.
damage to this poor pecker. Yeah. Okay. Now paint the picture.
Well, he got shot.
She painted his pants.
he just got shot by H.G. Willikers, I believe. And he's somewhat stunned. Paloma comes running down the aisle there, makes it right through the doors. She's got her bow and arrow already cocked, literally, and she lets loose. Arrow flies through the air, and it goes boing right in the side of his dick.
Right on the side of his dick. Pins him to the train car.
Pins him to the train car as he's.
Well, it is steel, so it probably just throws him back, and he's like, oh shit! He reaches down. Looks like he's got a hold of
Marv.
his dick, but it's an arrow.
Marv,
What?
if you're gonna talk for him, you gotta do the voice.
Oh, what the motherfucker! Hi!
My penis.
And then he just falls the side of the train, and he's gone.
My fortune cookie.
What's up, my weenie?
You broke my fortune cookie.
Okay, fuck. I'm so gonna hear about this one of these days from somebody. It's all in the name of humor, okay? It's all in the name of fucking humor. I'm gonna say that disclaimer right there. You can make fun of my white cracker ass anytime you want to. I don't give a shit. Okay.
Well, that's what I've been doing the whole time. Timmons is the representation of Marbanya.
You're fucking bad. Speech impediment and all.
I don't have a speech impediment. I have a lisp. There's a big
Lisp.
difference.
I got a lisp.
You know, if we weren't on a train and these bodies were still around, I would have had Paloma going around and cutting off dicks and making a necklace out of them.
Oh shit, Bunny would freak when she came back. You have a necklace, a new totem.
New fetishes.
Yes. Okay, so that's the end of that round. And you know what? You guys have managed to beat everybody back off the train except the wagon. And I'm going to save us some time. The wagon, with 3 people left in tow, puts on the brakes, and you guys, last thing you see is it doing a big old U-turn out here in the desert. Sand and dirt coming off of it as it heads back to where Red Petal Sue came off. And you guys are officially out of combat. So well done, people.
I order Chinese food. Didn't pay for it.
It was Little Beaver.
Yep,
She
little bit.
got a fortune cookie. What's your fortune cookie say?
How is it Paloma talks? I stab him in the dick.
That was pretty good. Wow.
You know what? I don't think it's going to do you much good at this point in the game, but I'm going to have to give you a fate chip on that.
There, that's what Bunny's doing. She's kicking the dick around.
Matter of fact, I'll give
Give you a
Paloma one.
favor?
Now, come on now. That guy's Chinese.
Yeah, Bunny just always so innocently tells you how she is going to carve this person into little pieces. And then I will gouge his eyes out.
And do favor?
Oh, she's absolutely hilarious. Love gaming with her. Miss her. Miss you, Bunny. All right. So these guys are gone. Everybody, we are out of combat. I want to just basically close down that map. And so oh, here we go. Shotguns.
I never get a chance to put my boots on.
Wait, you were in the combat with no shoes on?
He was asleep. He would have had his boots off.
I imagine his socks. There's holes where his
It's
big
like-
toes are, so they stick out.
One of them's like hanging out like 6 inches too long. He's been dragging it around.
So just for some clarification on a couple of rules here. So innocent bystanders. I'm just going to share this with you guys.
There ain't no one innocent in here.
Yeah, you just shot them poor Chinese people. What the fuck were they doing? They just working on a railroad trying to make a living. That was awful. You guys are absolute murder hobos. Murdered the Chinese people. Who, by the way, Jethro would have known they were, they look like, that many of them gathered together, organized like that. Part of the Chinese syndicate from Shanfan, working for Kang. Let's see. Rate of fire shotguns, or rate of fire 2 or +1 shot. Weapons that spray bullets or buckshot are more likely to hit others. Each skill die that rolls a 1 or a 2 hits a bystander. If you're a wild card and you miss with a wild die for a rate of fire 1 weapon, it hits innocent bystander. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there on that. No. Close that down, close that down, close that down, get rid of window creep, wagon's gone.
Or a 90-degree angle? I mean, it's not very specific, I
It's
suppose,
not.
huh?
It's not. It's all kind of gray, but that's all right.
I could see if I was shooting at somebody directly next to somebody with a shotgun that would happen. Yeah, I could see that, but
Right.
And it could be an enemy. I could hit 2 people. Bystander doesn't necessarily have to be a friendly bystander, does it?
No, bystander is anybody who is in the potential damage range. So, like, if your shotgun is, if you're like shooting in a line, for example, and there's 6 people in that line, but you're aiming at the back person,
Right.
all 5 people in front are technically bystanders.
Right.
That might be kind of beneficial.
Yeah, right up until your allies get caught in it.
Well, that's why I have a pistol.
I was really surprised that more of you guys didn't immediately go to the roof of the train and fight these guys up there. So looking forward to that.
What?
Oh yeah,
What?
cool.
I'm old enough to have seen the opening credits of The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
I know never to I know never to go up on top of a moving train.
I concur. I've seen too many movies where shit just goes really wrong on the top of the train.
I was waiting for the big refueling water tank thing to come by and knock the ogre off.
All right, so the train rambles on through the high desert of Central California, South Central California, I guess you'd say. And we are actually going to probably end it there because you guys are going to get an advance. So you're going to spend the night on the train, moving that direction. You're going to get an advance, and I'd like to get the whole group here as you pull into Lost Angels next week. So, although, I got to say that J-Rob and Drake, you both did a great job of playing your other party members' characters. Q. So we're gonna get an advance, and let me run over here and do that.
This should cause us to rank up, if I'm not mistaken. Go from novice to seasoned. Yes, it does.
Seasoned? I'm like, I've got spaghetti sauce on me.
So what that does is gives you access to new edges.
Edges.
Yep.
Yes, new edges. It also allows you to increase another attribute die.
Hey, see, Willikers might have gone to a veteran. He might have already been a veteran.
So it's either an edge or increasing your die.
You
Yeah,
can.
it's just like any time you've leveled before,
Yeah.
you can increase your die type of whatever, like your agility or whatnot, or you can increase the die type of a skill that matches or exceeds your current
Skill.
attribute tied,
And you
or you can
do
Oh, okay.
Two-
The matches
two-
are. Okay, I see what you're saying.
two skills or one skill.
you can do 2 skills if they are below your current attribute.
Right.
And
Okay.
then you have to use the whole thing for one if it goes above your die type in that associated attribute.
Okay.
Shooting is athletics?
Shoot-
Agility, rather?
It's shooting is agility.
So that matches.
So if you were to increase your agility, your next advance, you could rank up in the associated skill and another skill.
Brad, Marvis Man, anybody else who's still out there in
Only
chat?
thing I
Thanks
think you would
for
increase maybe would be his athletics.
thanks for stopping by tonight, rambling through
You know,
the weird
watching
West
the
with
credits,
this
The Fall Guy,
posse.
I had forgotten how interesting the show really was, especially the bikini part.
I don't remember the Fall
Yeah.
Guy. I'm thinking Lee Majors for
I
some
remember
reason.
watching.
Yeah, it was Lee Majors.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of.
He's a stunt guy for all the movie stars.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere yet, Brad. I was just kind of telling all you guys out there on the stream, thanks for stopping by. We're going to hang out here for a few more minutes while these guys are figuring out exactly what they want to do, because this was a big advance that they had coming tonight. But shit's going to start getting real strange next week. Probably not real strange, but what's going on out here around Los Angeles is going to come into focus a little bit better next week.
And I mean, you gotta take Strange in stride. So if you've never played Deadlands, you gotta remember that Deadlands is a deadly game. The chances that all of us survive once we get off of this kiddie ride is not very high.
Yeah, because most of what we've been facing have been mooks, which are easy to kill.
But you guys can hope that whoever converted this kept it as easy as that last encounter. I would have probably preferred the ogre to be a wild card, but I'm playing it the way it came out of the box. You know, the way the author and the person that converted it intended it to be played on fantasy grounds. And I think Jenthro's right. I think you're gonna find it people are gonna die. Your characters are gonna die. Maybe not all of them, but maybe all.
Be sure to vote for the people you don't want to die. I throw Jenthro in the hat. Yay!
Yeah. We might let the viewers get involved in saving the life of a player. Who knows?
Is it like saving the life of a fairy?
Yeah, you know, cheer 100 bits for a heal, cheer 300
You guys
bits
gonna
for...
give me an intervention?
Yeah, I need to put something together for intervention. Like Jenthro and I talked about this quite a while back. It's actually his idea of using cheer bits to do that. You know, instead of, you don't have to have an elaborate system of redeeming this or that. Somebody can cheer something, and I can have a menu over there and say, hey, you know, Duff does that. Jimmy Duffy from Praetor's Rejects. You just cheer bits, and your bits can buy, you know, different things. It works great for, you know, what it is. I like it. But it does give people the chance to occasionally
$10, I'll blow up the whole damn train.
blow the whole fucking train to hell.
And the train derails again, and everyone dies. Give me my $10.
Did you guys see what? Did you see what Brad wrote over here?
How much to drop rocks
yeah,
on people
how much
asking for a friend?
Yeah.
Which friend might that be, huh? You have a friend?
Damn it,
If
Bobby.
you had a friend, you wouldn't be in chat with us now, would you? No, I'm kidding.
Ouch.
Yikes! Somebody's
You guys are my
insecurity
friends.
showing.
Yeah, you guys are my friends, man. If I wanted to go hang out with real people, I would go out to the Weird West, which is right outside my door.
Yeah.
I
the world
have
is
to
so
go
strange.
east, actually, to hang out with people.
You have to go east. Yeah, I guess it's all swamp and orange groves to the west of you, isn't it?
Pretty much. We call it the farms. The farms.
I don't want to go to any farms in the Deadlands. That's just bad news. I'm just gonna let you guys mosey right on in there, and I'll keep going.
I'm good. I just raised his agility. Right? Boom,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that's what I did as well. Now, I recommend you keep track of your advances, but
I mean, it can help, but there's nothing that I've ran into in Deadlands that will lower your advances, because if it does that, it just like kills you. Like,
no, I
they
wasn't.
don't.
If it does that, it just kills you. It's
Yeah,
just
they don't play around. There's no like,
Yeah.
oh, you lost a level. It's just like you dead.
Yeah, well,
Reroll.
I wasn't meaning that sort of thing. It's just more of, hey, I don't remember when the hell I got this skill or that edge or whatever. I say this because the character that I play on Sunday is like advanced 37, 38. Shit. You gotta keep track of that stuff.
I don't plan on Timmons living much longer past this advance.
Well, anybody out there that does not know about Heroes Wanted, great community. So if people find this on YouTube later, check that link out right there. Right there. And I think these guys are about wrapped up, so we're going to wrap the stream up. But let's see who else is out there tonight that we can raid. Drake, do you see Timmy and Johnny and, Boffrin's out there?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Boffrin.
Do it.
Let's do it, you think? Yeah, okay.
Do it, eat.
Do it.
We're going to do that. We're raiding with 2 viewers, 3 viewers. We're raiding with 4 viewers, 6 viewers, 8 viewers. Holy shit, we're raiding. Hey, you guys have a great weekend of gaming. We will see you back here next Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow night for Benno's game. We'll see you no game Saturday night for a couple weeks. All right, we're raiding.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah.